It looks as though there are a bunch of spiders having a meeting on the top of my head. I was 4 years old the first time I was called a nigger. Not nigga, not negus, nigger with a hard R. I was a fucking child. It was the 80s, and thanks to the miracle of modern technology, I can show you exactly where it happened. But a decade and a half later or so, as I basically pimped out my white best friend Keith to a girl that he wouldn't even tell God he touched. I like to imagine that God is like, Preston, you realize I watched you do that, right? Fuck, I said his real name. I'll just edit it out later. Do you guys think that God watches us do it? What a creep. So he hooked up with this girl, so her best friend could try out chocolate for the first time, which a lot of you guys don't realize, but in the 90s wasn't so fashionable. But my mind was wandering the entire time. She thumped my forehead. She was like, what is wrong with you? I am literally writing you and you're not even paying attention to me. And being that I'm not quite Tyrone, but definitely not Carlton, I was used to being the safe choice for white girls who didn't want anyone to know they were trying out a black guy. So this was like a lazy average Tuesday to me. It happened all the time. Albeit she was right. I wasn't paying attention. But not because I was bored. It was PTSD. We were right next to the exact spot of my very first trauma. A decade and a half earlier, I was assaulted by a group of grown-ass white men and women who were shrieking at me at the top of their lungs, "Get that nigger!" I don't even know how long it went on. It may have been 3 minutes, but like to a 4-year-old, it felt like hours. But I made it. Trauma notwithstanding, as it were. And here I was at the nexus of my very first trauma with a buxom white girl riding my dick and fighting for my attention and having pimped out my best white friend to a girl that he didn't like. And I thought to myself, swings and roundabouts.